Hello everybody and welcome back to Awkward Gaming with more of Baldur's Gate 3, the Dark Age playthrough. Okay. So we are back and I got Karlach going to go get Will. We gotta level them up and get them some new gear. So let's go ahead and do that. Will also has something to say.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand. Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
I will try.
That's the spirit.
Alright, let's get them leveled up. And then fitted with new gear. Will's probably the only one that actually does need new gear. Hey, we gotta keep a feet. Let's see. What do we want?
I needed. Want to dance?
Keep it together. I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Do you regret it?
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Waiting for my friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
I don't know, dear. I don't know. Be patient.
You this time?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I bet he glazed that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Get wrecked.
Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick.
Wow. You have nothing I want.
Even if you and our friend ended up having
Is
wealth,
expecting you.
they'd be so adorable.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I've shown no signs of lycanthropy, thank you very much. But should that change, I'll take it you're volunteering to be childminder.
Buy me some protective gloves and I'm all for it.
Ah, okay. Let's save now that we got them all situated. Last stream, I accidentally stumbled on him and had to talk it out peacefully because I was not ready for a fight. This time, we going in for a fight.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Oh, why, hello.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Great. All right. Hi. All right.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Fit check. Do we look like we're ready to crash a party? I think so.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Okay. Doing pretty good. Here we go. No, we walk. We're civilized.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Fine. I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
Please come forward. What a surprise this is. My favorite assassin, back from his bloody disgrace, joined with my old bodyguard. No offense to my old friend, but it's you I have been dying to see. After all, you abandoned us some time ago, leaving a rather uncomfortable hole in our plans.
Hang on. What? You know each other?
Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlak traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think.
Oh, I shouldn't have brought Karlak. Oh, no.
You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf. But she she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. And now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Baal isn't done with you, you must know that. You have effortless talents. Killing instinctually, like you breathe blood. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom. But I can offer some aid for the storm you're about to weather.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Hmm.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear prince. He created you to rule. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hell's...
Let this be a warning. Orin will be your downfall, or you will be hers. We make an alliance, and you will be the victor. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
What do I pick? There's two options.
No! Those watchers are liable to turn us into cat food if we move a muscle.
Sage advice. My steel watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow.
You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Ugh.
This is the first step towards our glory. I really must insist. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Poof.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chance he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
All right. Oh, we gotta continue to Mizora.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
I like how no one was suspicious that the devil was just here.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Every jig's just the same as the last. Sticking up for each other at the sky.
To have someone who cares about you and throw them away. I don't know how you do it.
Any restriction, any tether must be shed. Surely you understand that. It's a form of freedom, if a tragic one.
I've had enough tragedy in my day. You have too. But Shah's got you in a chokehold.
It's called an embrace. I suppose you don't receive many.
Whatever.
Yes, it's time to go to Lower City. Okay. Oof. New area to map out. New plots to throat. Now, who should I guess now I need to go on a course of action of whose stories I want to do in which order. I know Gail wants to go to the bookshop, so we got to find a bookshop down here. Shadowheart needs to do her thing. I need to do my thing. Astoria needs to do his thing. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Investigate the murder. Murder target. Murder target. Murder target. Fireworks. Alexander. Nisha. Virgio. Find Edgeworth. Okay, okay. So first thing we gotta do is let's go ahead, go back to camp. Luckily we didn't have to fight, so we don't have to rest, but we need to get Gale. And maybe a Storian.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world. Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something? Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. Well, in that case...
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be.
True.
If you've need of me, I'm glad to help. A Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, it's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. We should be careful. Very, very careful. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Wonderful.
Okay.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
All right, we gotta look at his stuff. Let's see. Alright, definitely needs a new wand and a new bow. Alright, let's check the old bin. Oh, this is a new place, too. Alright, let's see. First things first, let's Brilliance, Circle of Bones, wouldn't be that bad. At least see if he can use it. Elemental Momentum. Try that. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. All right, first things first. This intelligence score 17 to children has no effect if their intelligence score is higher. Okay. So that's not even really good for him. Bardic Inspiration. If the wearer starts their turn on an electric surface, they gain 3 lightning charges. Alright. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges. Okay, that doesn't really help, so we'll put these on. Wow. All of these staffs are worse than what he has. Okay. So we're going to be looking out for a new weapon for him.
And these things are still interesting.
All right. Let's go explore downtown.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling or other... We will not hesitate.
That all seems powerful.
Won't feel it.
What can it do once it's extracted?
Don't hold back.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is
Brace
contained.
yourself.
Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Horrible those aren't they? Shame no one cares enough. Folk don't even
Work
think
my
about
magic.
it much, I bet. But they should.
Let's crack it open.
Looking ahead. This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it. Circus clothes? What an end for Dribbles the Clown.
Okay.
And then what happens? Nothing good, I bet.
And then all will...
Soul Tavern. I wonder if my old boots are still there. They could be of use to you.
Okay.
Take it up with 9 fingers. She loves it when people complain. Even better when she gets to shut them up.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
It's the least I can do.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy?
Great.
Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Tempers are rising.
Sorry. Alright. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mausoleum.
More time. Come on. Bright loved one's grave with a bouquet. Fresh.
Well, okay then.
Wait, if you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed? I don't see the point. Now, flavor. I'm just saying, white wine is better.
Stories! Get them right here!
Brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, City of Steel.
Oh man. This place is a decent sized town.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Game?
Puzzles. A travesty.
Sure. In silence.
You first, so you have to go.
My fingers crossed. Oh, I get it.
Alright. So that goes there. Oh man. There's just so much. Okay.
Hard not to. I'm standing downwind.
How do you stay informed? I don't see the point. Staying informed seems so stressful too.
I don't feel a thing.
You've had too much.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Whoa. Quit stabbing Historian.
Can't afford to let up.
Right.
Destroyer.
We can't do much here. I think it's best if we just do damage. I don't want to use spell slots. Ooh! Gale! With a heavy hit. Uh-oh.
This cannot happen again.
What now?
Hmm.
Damn it! He got away. Now it's only a matter of time before another body turns up.
Dang it.
No time to dally.
Okay, good job, everyone, though. Oh, we're out of short rests. Alright, come on, we gotta check on her.
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Whoa, thank you. Haha. All right. Wine festival. Murder target. Old hideout. Okay. So we should do this one because it's literally right here.
We should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked.
As long as they do their jobs, it's a single sea shanties,
Hmm.
Drive back the army of the absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you. Our lives are yours, and our enemies are forfeit. You shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light.
There's still that kid in camp. I should probably look for her mom. Where are you? Oh no, did she like go away? Okay, no, here she is. Alright. Alright. I don't... I guess I should look for the journal. I didn't see anything about finding her mom. Maybe I just haven't found it yet? Let's look. Oof, okay. Where am I? Oh, okay.
It's rather dull today. Don't suppose you found anything juicy.
From sweet woodland to stinking... Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there! No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats. So much business today. Don't customers know there's a war on?
Amicus animatus.
Oh, look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Just lying around, you furry chunkers. Disgraceful.
Wait, does that mean...
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Aren't you two cats?
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
I was like, why can't I use this door? Oh my god. Aha. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. It'd be terrible if I,
All right then.
Shall we cut and run?
To concentrate.
and then boom. Take that, mouse. Because how often do I actually get to do this? Why? Where? Hmm. Um.
There's blood in the air.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
All right, wait. We're gonna let the fire die down. Hmm.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway known only to those invited to do business.
Hmm.
The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Oh, great. We're still good.
Githyanki. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready.
If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Let's get this over with.
Hmm.
Unseen and unsightly.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
This really isn't my forte.
Why aren't they attacking?
Keep your blade close.
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, untransformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamar Zalavlaki!
Don't linger. Now they see me.
Alright, need to get a story into this fight.
A tale for the ages.
Well, you all are sadly, bye-bye.
I'm ready.
Oh! Bring it on.
Don't waste a step.
Haha!
No trace. Over here.
Need to act fast.
Do you want to go, my guy? They are really going after Gale.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
Yep.
Be quick. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, you got me immobile? Okay. Okay, it means you want, Gotcha.
Ready. Onward.
Oh no! I guess let's pump up the juice.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Oof. That was actually a pretty challenging challenge. Alright. When a Githly casts his fly, their next melee attack deals an additional... Huh. Possibly put that on Izel? Question mark? Syndicate. Nice. What's on the...
What's that?
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even a recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need.
Baldur's Gate. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right.
You
Until
are
then,
devoted.
all I can do is endure. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Okay.
What's that?
The chains I use to bind my means. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. My old wardrobe, the home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
Oh my.
That's curious.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Kind of want to put that on Gale, but it's a heavy armor set, and I know he can't
Ready
wear
and
that.
willing.
Yeah. But I mean, look how cool he would look. But alas.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. That might be worth a look.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Do I even want to know what's down here?
Squaw! It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. shapeshifter. Orin the Red. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful. You'd underestimate Orin the Red. The last mistake you'll ever make.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Look at it. Father's favorite, all lost and wandering. Have you forgotten the way home? Should I set your lapdog to screaming? That could help you find the way. Better to be dull and brittle. A mind-mangled beast. No talent, no beauty in your atrocities. A blunt blade like you is not fit to carve Baal's glory. Thick-headed and foolish to let the Baneites' heirs corrupt you. Gortash betrays us, bloodkin. He sets a leash to our slaughter, uses us to drive the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill the tyrant, smear him across his rock-rotten halls, and pluck the netherstone from his carcass. Then we duel, sweet slaughterkin. The winner claims the stones, Baal's true chosen. The loser rots on his altar. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
So, this was Orin's intention. A combat against a fellow scion of Baal, witnessed by the Lord of Murder himself. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Hey, I'll give it to Orin. She's being very upfront. She's like, yo, I want to duel you one-on-one. Let's go. Let's go.
The promise of slaughter, of pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood dropping into the gutter. But first, you must make gutspill of the tyrant. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Come to my temple before you turn Gortash to carrion, and I will ready your friend's corpse to greet you. Baal is waiting, slaughterkin. Do not disappoint him.
Great. Where the heck is this? up. Alright, let's go back this way. Alright, I don't see anything. Is there a way I can turn this off? Nope, I guess just run right through it.
I'll die. Please help me.
Just get to the other side. We'll rest after. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Okay, I thought Withers would have something to say about me being a ball spawn, but you know. Alright, let's get some sleep, because God knows we need it. Minthara. There she comes. Not Minthara. Oh my goodness. Mazora.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
Please introduce me to your
Fina,
friends.
Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Enough, Mazora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard. A choice. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. Archdevil Zariel, in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Hmm.
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat Ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Will's gonna want to talk about that. So what, is Minthara just gonna be... not Minthara, Mizora.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
We're getting your papa out.
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city.
Yeah.
From the brain.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
All right, we got 3 minutes left. Oh, hey, lady.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Impossible. My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes? Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my... I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Nice.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
All right. I'm not seeing exclamation points on anyone. But I feel like it's time, since we're in the final act, to change my appearance for the last time. I'm going to try and fight the urge. Don't know what Orin's trials will do, but let's try and spruce him up some. He's been in darkness for a while. Lighten up that. Okay, so that's the other eye. There we go. Tattoo looks fine. I think it's time for a haircut. No, nothing. Nothing. That. Oh my. And let's go ahead. I have had this. You know what? No, I can't change his famous goatee. However, I think it is time that he gets his color back. So let's first push this to this color, and then we'll push. There we go. I feel like that's good. Alright. New look confirmed. Alright, let's let's go ahead and rest. Oh great, what's gonna happen? Oh. Why are we in the astral prison?
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. By necessity, not design.
Fair
But
enough.
I'm glad you appreciate the richness of my experience. Yours has been no less exciting, but even with all your experience, it has not been easy. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. Perhaps. But I couldn't take the risk. An elder
Fair
brain
enough.
leaves no room for error. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how exhausting you would be. You were stubborn, antagonistic. You didn't want to listen. You even tried to kill me. And yet, here you are, exactly as I instructed. That is all I needed. But you made your choices. Such is the burden of freedom. And now, we must move on. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him. You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. You have seen what an Elithid can do. Imagine some of that could be in your grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential. And believe me, it will radically increase our chances of success against the Elder Brain. Think on it.
Well, okay. All right. Whew. Okay. Let's save. Let's clean up the saves. Alright, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all had fun, as did I. If you did, leave a follow to your friends. Let's grow that lead. I will see all of you next time. Bye.